In the heart of the Egyptian desert, a mystery has been buried in the sands of time. A cryptic enigma, an architectural wonder that has eluded historians and archaeologists alike. This is the tale of the Lost Labyrinth of Egypt, an ancient marvel that has intrigued and baffled scholars for centuries. The labyrinth, a term coined by the ancient Greeks, was originally used to describe any complex structure whose paths or tunnels intersected. But this labyrinth, this Egyptian labyrinth, was unlike any other. It was a monument of such grandeur and complexity that it dwarfed even the pyramids in its architectural brilliance. Historical texts and ancient chronicles echo with mentions of this labyrinth, painting a picture of a structure so magnificent that it transcended the boundaries of human comprehension. The Greek historian Herodotus, who visited Egypt around 440 BC, described the labyrinth with awe. He claimed that it surpassed the pyramids in its grandeur and was an epitome of extraordinary artistry and craftsmanship. This labyrinth wasn't just a maze, it was a colossal monument, a testament to the architectural prowess of the ancient Egyptians. It was said to contain thousands of rooms, filled with hieroglyphs and sculptures, depicting the history of the ancient world in a way no other structure could. Yet, despite its historical significance and the countless references to its existence, the labyrinth remains elusive. Its exact location, its purpose, and even its true form are shrouded in mystery. It has become a symbol of the enigmatic nature of ancient civilizations, a puzzle that has yet to be solved. The labyrinth, once a marvel of the ancient world, continues to captivate historians and archaeologists. Its grandeur, its complexity, its very existence, remain a subject of intense debate and speculation. The labyrinth, once a marvel of the ancient world, remains an unsolved riddle to this day. Ancient narratives speak of a labyrinth so awe-inspiring and colossal that even its architects could lose their way. The echoes of the past recount stories as captivating as they are enigmatic. Let's immerse ourselves in the historical records and discover what the ancients revealed about this mysterious labyrinth. The Greek historian Herodotus, revered as the father of history, detailed the labyrinth during the 5th century BC. He portrayed a structure that exceeded even the pyramids in magnificence. The enormity of its 12 regal courts and the labyrinth's 3,000 rooms, half of which were underground, left him in awe. Herodotus was left wide-eyed, stating that one could effortlessly lose themselves in the labyrinth's complex maze of twisting paths. Leap to the 1st century BC, and we encounter the geographer Strabo reiterating Herodotus's sentiments. Strabo praised the labyrinth's intricacy, admiring the innumerable paths, the ceaseless corridors, and the countless doors that could perplex the most discerning of minds. He introduced an element of enigma by noting the labyrinth's sacred crocodile, a being held in high esteem by the ancient Egyptians. The Roman author Pliny the Elder, during the 1st century AD 2, etched an image of the labyrinth in his records. Focusing on its architectural wonder, he detailed its 20 courts and the plethora of chambers, each embellished with hieroglyphics. He expressed his astonishment at the labyrinth's splendor, an architectural achievement that was a testament to the prowess of its makers. Despite the discrepancies, these ancient accounts share a commonality. They all describe the colossal size of the labyrinth, its daunting complexity, and its unrivaled beauty. They portray a place so phenomenal that it appears more like an ethereal dream than a historical fact. These historical narratives pique our interest, pulling us into the labyrinth's mystifying depths. As we plunge deeper, the reverberations of history intensify, encouraging us to unravel the mysteries concealed beneath the sands of time. Speaking of the labyrinths, they are perhaps the most astonishing works that humanity has undertaken, and not for fanciful purposes, as one might presume. In the Nome of Heracleopolites, Egypt, still stands a labyrinth, the first ever built, attributed to King Ptahzukis, or Tithoes, 3,600 years ago. However, Herodotus suggests the entire labyrinth was by not one but 12 kings, the last of whom was Psammetichus. The reasons behind its construction vary. Demoteles suggests it was King Motaris's palace. Lysias claims it was the tomb of Morris, while numerous others assert it was a building dedicated to the sun, a belief that is most prevalent. Stated the following in the 1st century AD, "We must speak also of the labyrinths, the most stupendous works perhaps, on which mankind has expended its labors, and not for chimerical purposes, merely as might possibly be supposed. there is still in Egypt in the nome of Heracleopolites, a labyrinth which was the first constructed 3,600 years ago, they say, by King Ptahsukis or Tithos. Although according to Herodotus the entire work was the production of no less than 12 kings, the last of whom was Psammetichus. As to the purpose for which it was built there are various opinions. Demodocles says that it was the palace of King Motares, and Lysias that it was the tomb of Morus, while many others assert that it was a building consecrated to the sun, an opinion which mostly prevails. That Daedalus took this for the model of the labyrinth which he constructed in Crete there can be no doubt, though he only reproduced the 100th part of it, that portion namely which encloses circuitous passages, windings, and inextricable galleries which lead to and fro. We must not, comparing this last to what we see delineated on our mosaic pavements, or to the mazes formed in the fields for the amusement of children. Suppose it to be a narrow promenade along which we may walk for many miles together. But we must picture to ourselves a building filled with numerous doors and galleries which continually mislead the visitor, bringing him back after all his wanderings to the spot from which he first set out. This labyrinth is the second, that of Egypt being the first. There is a third in the Isle of Lemnos, and a fourth in Italy. They are all of them covered with arched roofs of polished stone. At the entrance, too, of the Egyptian labyrinth, a thing that surprises me, the building is constructed of Parian marble, while throughout the other parts of it the columns are of syenites. 5. With such solidity is this huge mass constructed that the lapse of ages has been totally unable to destroy it, seconded as it has been by the people of Heracleopolites, who have marvelously ravaged a work which they have always held in abhorrence. To detail the position of this work and the various portions of it is quite impossible, it being subdivided into regions and prefectures which are styled nomes, 630 in number, with a vast palace assigned to each. In addition to these, it should contain temples of all the gods of Egypt and 40 statues of Nemesis 7 in as many sacred shrines, besides numerous pyramids 40 ells 8 in height and covering 6 aurorae 9 at the base. Fatigued with wandering to and fro, the visitor is sure to arrive at some inextricable crossing or other of the galleries. And then too there are banqueting rooms situate at the summit of steep ascents, porticos from which we descend by flights of 90 steps, columns in the interior made of porphyrites. Imagine a structure comprising of thousands of rooms, all interwoven in an intricate maze. This is not a description of a modern architectural marvel, but a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians. This is the blueprint of the Lost Labyrinth. According to Herodotus, a Greek historian who visited Egypt around 450 BC, the labyrinth was a sight to behold. It was said to have 12 covered courts with doors facing each other. The structure consisted of over 3,000 rooms, half of them underground and the other half above. These rooms were filled with intricate hieroglyphs and statues of Egyptian gods. The labyrinth was not just a marvel of design and architecture, it was also a hub of activity. It was a place of worship, a ceremonial center, an administrative hub, and perhaps a mausoleum. The labyrinth was a symbol of Egypt's power and wealth, a testament to its advanced civilization. The labyrinth structure was so complex that even those who placed the stones could barely find their way. The halls and galleries were arranged around one another in a manner that one could walk through the entire labyrinth without retracing their steps. This ingeniously designed maze left anyone who dared to navigate it utterly bewildered. As per the descriptions of ancient writers, the labyrinth was a marvel of engineering. It was built with such precision that even the smallest rooms were perfectly aligned with the larger ones. It was as if the entire structure was carved out of a single stone. The labyrinth was not just a building, it was a masterpiece. The labyrinth served multiple purposes. It was a place of worship, a ceremonial center, and a burial site for the pharaohs. The labyrinth was also thought to be a model of the Egyptian cosmos, a three-dimensional representation of the world as they understood it. In its prime, the labyrinth was a testament to human ingenuity and architectural prowess. It was a symbol of a civilization that was far ahead of its time. The labyrinth was a marvel that continues to baffle and intrigue us to this day. The labyrinth's allure has not dimmed with time, instead sparking numerous expeditions to uncover its secrets. The siren call of the labyrinth has led many an explorer, archaeologist, and historian on an elusive chase, each hoping to be the one to finally crack the code and reveal the labyrinth's secrets. In the early 19th century, a British explorer named Richard William Howard Vyse embarked on a quest to find the labyrinth. Despite the hardships of desert travel and the limitations of archaeological technology of the time, Vyse's expedition uncovered some intriguing artifacts and inscriptions. However, the labyrinth's location remained as elusive as ever. Fast forward to the mid-20th century and the labyrinth had become a goal for collective international efforts. The Franco-Belgian mission led by Jean Capart was one such initiative. They meticulously scanned the desert for any clue that might lead them to the labyrinth. Despite their painstaking efforts, the labyrinth remained hidden, its secrets buried deep beneath the sands. More recently, in the early 21st century, an expedition led by Louis de Cordier, a Belgian artist and researcher, brought high-tech tools to the hunt. Using ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging, they identified a promising site near the Hawara Pyramid. Their findings, while exciting, have yet to conclusively prove this is the labyrinth's location. These are but a few of the countless seekers drawn to the labyrinth's mystery. Each expedition has its own story, filled with hope, determination, and often disappointment. Each new finding, no matter how small, adds another piece to the puzzle, bringing us one step closer to uncovering the labyrinth's secrets. The labyrinth has proven to be a formidable adversary, resisting all attempts to unveil its location. It has tested the mettle of those who dare to seek it, and yet, the hunt continues. The allure of the labyrinth is as strong as ever, its secrets waiting to be unearthed by those brave enough to venture into the heart of the desert. Despite their efforts, the labyrinth's exact location remains a tantalizing mystery. With the advent of modern technology, the search for the labyrinth has entered a new era. A wave of contemporary tools, techniques, and technologies has breathed new life into the quest for the lost labyrinth. One of the most promising technologies employed in recent years is ground-penetrating radar. This non-invasive geophysical method uses radar pulses to image the subsurface, allowing researchers to see below the ground without the need for excavation. Ground-penetrating radar has been instrumental in mapping underground structures and identifying potential sites of archaeological interest. In the early 21st century, an expedition named Mataha took advantage of this technology. A team of researchers, archaeologists, and geophysicists, armed with ground-penetrating radar, ventured to Egypt's Hawara region, a site long associated with the Lost Labyrinth. Their findings were nothing short of remarkable. The radar revealed a vast underground complex consisting of chambers, hallways, and corridors. The layout seemed to match ancient descriptions of the labyrinth, fueling the belief that the team had indeed stumbled upon the location of this elusive structure. But the Mataha expedition is not alone in its quest. Other ventures, too, have leveraged the power of modern technology to probe the sands of Egypt. Some have used satellite imagery to identify potential sites, while others have turned to digital reconstruction to visualize what the labyrinth might have looked like. Each new finding, each piece of evidence, brings us a step closer to solving one of history's most tantalizing mysteries. The Lost Labyrinth of Egypt, a marvel of the ancient world, may no longer be lost to us. As we continue to harness the capabilities of modern technology, we edge closer to unearthing the secrets of this ancient wonder. These modern discoveries bring us closer than ever before to uncovering the labyrinth's secrets. As we stand on the precipice of a new era in archaeological discovery, the labyrinth waits, its secrets poised to be revealed. The journey to find the labyrinth continues, but now it seems the end may finally be in sight. While the labyrinth's exact location remains elusive, its influence is still felt today. The labyrinth, once a testament to ancient Egyptian ingenuity and grandeur, has transcended time and geography. Its legacy, though shrouded in mystery, has been etched into the tapestry of our collective consciousness. The labyrinth has traversed the boundaries of history to find a place in our contemporary culture. It has been immortalized in the pages of literature, where it often acts as a metaphor for complex problems or journeys of self-discovery. The Greek myth of Theseus and the Minotaur, set in a labyrinth, continues to be retold and reimagined in countless novels and poems. Its enigmatic aura has also sparked the imagination of filmmakers, providing a thrilling backdrop to many adventure and fantasy movies. But the labyrinth's influence extends beyond the realms of literature and cinema. It has left a profound impact on modern architecture and design. Today, architects worldwide draw inspiration from the labyrinth's intricate layout to create dynamic, engaging spaces. The labyrinthine design, characterized by its complex network of paths and chambers, is seen in everything from sprawling cityscapes to intimate interior designs. It serves as a reminder that beauty and mystery can coexist, that order can emerge from chaos. Moreover, the labyrinth has found a home in the world of gaming, where it serves as a challenging puzzle for players to navigate. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of this ancient design, which continues to captivate us with its complexity and intrigue. Designers of all kinds, from fashion to graphic design, have also been inspired by the labyrinth. Its geometric patterns and intricate pathways have been replicated in textiles, jewelry, and digital interfaces, adding a touch of the ancient world to modern aesthetics. Even in its absence, the labyrinth continues to captivate and inspire. It's a testament to the power of human imagination and our enduring fascination with the unknown. Despite its physical disappearance, the labyrinth lives on, shaping our culture and reminding us of the rich tapestry of human history. The Lost Labyrinth of Egypt, a marvel of the ancient world, remains an enigma wrapped in mystery. As we journeyed through the annals of time, we delved into the labyrinth's historical significance. Remember, this was no ordinary structure, but a monument that stood as testament to the grandeur of ancient Egypt. A structure that, according to the chronicles of antiquity, surpassed even the pyramids in its architectural complexity. We also explored how the labyrinth was vividly described in ancient texts. Greek historians like Herodotus and Strabo painted a picture of an intricate maze of thousands of rooms, filled with hieroglyphs and sacred symbols. A place where the priests of Egypt held ceremonies and rituals, a shrine of knowledge that housed the wisdom of the pharaohs. But where is this labyrinth, you may ask? This question has tantalized explorers and archaeologists for centuries. Our journey touched upon the numerous attempts to locate this lost marvel. From the expeditions of the 19th century to the high-tech surveys of the 21st, the hunt for the labyrinth has been relentless, yet its exact location remains elusive. Yet, even though its physical form may be lost to us, the labyrinth's influence is not. We see its echoes in the maze-like designs of Cretan coins, in the complex passages of medieval cathedrals, and even in the intricate patterns of modern art. Its memory is preserved in countless stories and legends that have been passed down through generations. In essence, the labyrinth serves as a mirror, reflecting our fascination with mystery and the unknown. It reminds us of our relentless quest for knowledge, of our desire to unravel the secrets of the past. It stands as a symbol of the human spirit, of our unending journey towards discovery and understanding. As the sands of time continue to shift, the Lost Labyrinth waits patiently, its secrets yet to be fully discovered.